Okay, I've mentioned this in other videos, but I think with the recent exposure my channel has gotten, it's definitely something I want to reiterate because it is probably the most expensive mistake you can make and definitely the most frustrating one. So it's a little bit of a bait because if you go to the squad and you go to the card storage, you can see, hey, you can transfer your cards. Look at this, right? I can transfer my cards over and then I can use the cards on other characters. So that kind of makes you assume, well, I can acquire Omega cards on any character. This is, in fact, not the case. When you go to upgrade a card, meaning you're combining them, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about for visual aid while we're doing it, when you go to either click the combine card and combine cards here, or you go to do it manually and combine cards here, I'll give you an example. Here's a 3-star card and I'm going to combine them. This is now going to make this card a 4-star card. Now, what happens when a card becomes 4-star? When you look at it, it says exclusive stat, reach 4-star to acquire. Click on that. I'm going to get a exclusive storm stat. Why am I getting an exclusive storm stat? Because the character I am currently playing on when I go to my menu is Storm. That does not mean it is the character that I have set as the lead character in squad info or any of that things. It's not by the priority list on the login. It is only the character that I am currently playing. Why is this so important, you might ask? Because watch. When I click here and I go to combine this card, we now have a 4-star card with an exclusive Storm Shock damage stat. Okay, now you realize I have a stat that's exclusive to Storm. Now you may think, okay, that I understand why, but maybe that's not such a big deal. Let me explain to you why it's such a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and crunch all of these garbage cards or ones I don't need up, and I'm going to use all of my resources I have on my beta account just to show you this because this is such a big deal. You need to understand why. Here we go. Now we have I'm going to make enough. Now we have enough spare purples that I can go ahead and demonstrate this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to storage, okay? I'm going to go squad. I'm going to, and try to stay with me here because it's actually really important. I go to card, go to storage, and I wasted literal money by doing this, okay? So you go and we store all of these purples, okay? We have these 5 purples we store there, right? We're like, okay, the card's in storage. Now, let's go ahead and take this Iron Man card because this is a card that I want to bring up to 5-star, and let's put that in storage too, right? So let's go ahead and switch my hero. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why it was so important to make sure I was on the correct character when I did that. Because if you think that I can reroll that exclusive stat, like if you pull a special card that you can only get by actually spending gems, so you can spend literally thousands of dollars trying to get this sets by doing pulls in the shop. For instance, if you go to Omega here, and I know it's a long trainer, but it's a long, complicated thing I need to explain, which is that these certain Omega cards, like these ones, okay, that you might want on certain people, like the Iron Man card I'm about to level. Let's say I wanted that Iron Man card on Spider-Man. We're going to go to this squad. We're going to pull these storage things out. Here it is. And here's the purples that are going to be father for this example. Now, if we go and you remember correctly, that Iron Man card, right here, we go to own cards, and look, here's the Iron Man card. Look, the exclusive stat says Storm, okay? Meaning only Storm is going to get that benefit. Well, now I'm on Spider-Man, so let's go to combine. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go ahead and combine this up, right? So I'm on Spider-Man, so now the exclusive stat should roll Spider-Man, right? No. The exclusive stat will always remain exactly the same. For this reason, the character that you acquire a 4-star on, the character that you pull and acquire any special cards on, the character that you open the 4-star Omega card boxes or your login rewards, or that you purchase stuff from the shop on, like the 2000 gem pack. I'll show you the 2001. Sorry, my neighbor's car in the background. I live in, whatever neighborhood. So if you go here and you look, there's this, check it out. So you know the 2000, there's these 2000 ones like right here, but I can't see it because I've already bought it. If you buy that cards, it's only going to lock to the character that you acquired it on, and you can't change that ever. So don't mess that up, because now I've pulled cards. I have multiple Black Widow cards that are on, like the super special rare cards that are on my Storm, and I'll even show you this, and they're both linked to Storm. And the real trap is, and the real trap, and the real whole reason that I have to get this PSA out there, okay, is because now that you understand all of that, okay, when you go to complete one of the rarest sets in the draws, and this is where the real, like, you're gonna blow your mind when it comes to how expensive this game is. When you go to complete a set, like if I look at the set, okay, in order to get this entire set, you need multiple special cards. So I need Black Widow as well as Spider-Man to complete my set number 4. But because I've pulled every single card in the game other than Spider-Man, I have to pull, whenever I pull Omega cards, on other characters, or else all of the duplicates I get are always going to be completely useless for Storm anyway. Look, I'll show you exactly what I mean. And then if you didn't follow any of this logic, I'm going to break it down in a more simple, basic explanation after. Look, I have multiple Black Widow cards. There's a Black Widow card. There's a Black Widow card. Okay? And I have multiple pay-to-win cards, and they're useless on other characters because I didn't realize that, and I thought I could just make the exclusive stat change if I combine them up, or 6-star them, or re-row 6-star, because you can re-row them again on 6-star. I've tried doing that to think maybe that swaps the exclusive. None of it does. It's locked forever. So don't mess up your cards, please, okay? Don't mess up your cards, please. If you didn't follow any of that logic at all, give you the most 30-second breakdown like it is. Anytime you acquire any card that's higher rarity or higher rank than 3-star, if it's 4-star or higher, you have to make sure you acquire that card on the character you want to use that card on permanently. Basically, tell yourself that 3-star and below are tradable, okay? That's all you need to know. That's the PSA. Love you all. Thanks for the subs, all that stuff. Just wanted to get this out there.